Thank you everyone for joining us on the third day of Gita Panchamrit. We are halfway through this journey and I hope you are enjoying this wonderful spiritual experience and learning from this each and every day and implement this in our daily life. So day one was self-upliftment, uddharet aśnāsi, and day two was action, karmanyavadikaraste. So yesterday we learned two things we should not do that will lead to the fall. First is, do not attach to inaction and do your duty, do your swadharma. And second is, don't do duty for the sake of results. So today we will continue with that and then learn on how to develop an attitude of dedication, of action and duty towards the God. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Swamiji. Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Gurudev darshan di जगत के धाता। अनाथ नाथ दीन बंधो, तुम हो आनंद रूपा। अज्ञान नाशक शरण संरक्षक, आत्मज्ञान प्रदाता। आओ गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के धाता। तुम हो जगत के धाता। तुम हो जगत के धाता। ओम नमो नारायणाय। 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 ओम यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जना पर्युपासते योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहं सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. Humble prostrations to one and all present here. So in the first verse, Bhagavan asks us to lift ourselves by ourselves, because the purpose of life is spiritual evolution. There is a great goal to be attained, and in this regard, we ourselves, we are our friend, our own mind is our friend, our own mind is our enemy. So how can this mind become inimical to us? So that mind which doesn't cooperate with us in our spiritual evolution, such a mind is our enemy. How did this mind become our enemy? When we unintelligently live our life, wrongly live our life, then we are unconsciously training our mind in becoming our enemy. How do we train our mind wrongly? So that is verse number 2. What are the two mistakes that we commit, because of which the mind is trained unconsciously in the wrong way? What are the two mistakes? Mistake number 1. What is that mistake? Akarmani sangaha. There is a duty which I am supposed to do. It is my swadharma. I chose a role in the society because of my inclinations, tendencies, abilities, talents. A particular role is given to me, according to which there is a duty imposed by the society. I am not doing my duty. Because of what reasons? Because of laziness, because of some fear of insult, criticism, ridicule, attachment, loss of life. So many reasons can be there. What I am supposed to do, I am not doing it. So this is called as sin of omission. That is also papa karma. Though there is no action there, it is also an action, which is sinful action. So this is one mistake I do. Based on my likes and dislikes, I don't do what I am supposed to do. What is the second mistake? I am doing my duty. Karma phala hetuhu. But I am doing it for the sake of results. What happens when I perform action for the sake of results? There is something called karma bandhana. Yajñārthāt karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. The bondage due to action. This is how Bhagavad Gita describes. It is a psychological bondage. A psychological bondage created by action. That is called as karma bandhana. So when we perform action for results, we become worried, tensed, stressed for the sake of results. Now this stress which we experience, this is called as a bandhana, bondage. What is the expression of bondage? When I am bound, I have no freedom. How will you define bondage? Bondage equal to lack of freedom. Bondage equal to helplessness. Bondage equal to slavery. This is how we define bondage. So now, what happens when a person performs action for the sake of results? There is tension, worry, stress. Now, we say it is bondage because I don't want tension, but I am helplessly tensed. See the helplessness there? I have no freedom to become peaceful. That is called as lack of freedom. I want to be peaceful, but I don't have the freedom to be peaceful. I don't want tension, but I am helplessly tensed. This is called as bondage. So there is helplessness there. You see? Also, when I go on living my life based on likes and dislikes, so there is a vicious cycle. Karma, karma phala, sukha dukkha, then what? Raga dvesha. So I interact with a sense object, that is karma. Then when I interact with that sense object, that object gives me either joy or sorrow, sukha dukkha. Whatever gives me joy, I become attached to it, raga. From sukha comes raga. Whatever gives me sorrow, I start hating it, dvesha. So karma, karma phala, sukha dukkha. What next? Raga dvesha. I like things which gives me joy. I don't like things which gives me sorrow. What next after raga dvesha? Raga dvesha prerita karma. That which gives me joy, I tend to do again and again. I tend to court those sense objects which give me joy. And I try to avoid sense object that give me sorrow. So this is a vicious cycle. Karma, karma phala, sukha dukkha, raga dvesha prerita karma, karma phala. Now in this process what happens? Raga dvesha becomes very intense. Likes and dislikes become very intense. This is what is called as addiction, slavery, dependence. Without the object of likes, I can't think of living. The objects of dislikes, I hate it so much. So whenever we say object, it can be a thing, being or a situation. Vishaya means a thing, being or a situation. Vastu, vyakti, paristhiti. So then, intense raga dvesha means slavery. Intense raga dvesha means lack of freedom, helplessness, what is called as bondage. This is how we become bound. So this is called as karma bandhana. Again, when I am performing all actions in order to get the desired objects, I am living a life based on desires. So definitely at the time of death, there will be lot of desires which are unfulfilled. So at the time of death, all those unfulfilled desires, they become the cause for the next birth. So why am I born again to this world? In order to fulfill the unfulfilled desires. So therefore, unfulfilled desires become the seed for the next birth. So now what is happening here? Bondage is happening. Bondage with what? I am bound to birth, death cycle. So whenever I am performing action for the sake of results, I am binding myself to the cycle of birth and death. So therefore also I am bound. You see, in so many ways bondage is there. Now even when I am living, when I am performing action for the sake of results, I am cultivating all negative traits unconsciously. This in detail we discussed yesterday. So how did we discuss it? So when I am performing actions for result, what are the two possibilities with respect to results? Either I don't get what I want or I get what I want. So when I don't get what I want, what all are the negative traits that grow in me? Vishada, sorrow, pessimism, inferiority complex, anger, hatred, jealousy, bitterness, negative whirlpooling. You see? All negative. And finally that mind becomes a colored mind. With a colored mind, when I look into the world, I find all things, beings and situations colored. And I think these colors belong to the things. No, it is. The coloring happens to the mind. It is the mind which is projecting its color upon things, beings and situations. So I live a life. Now what is this color? The color of likes and dislikes. So the whole world is colored by my likes and dislikes. There are one set of people I can't stand. There are other set of people I love to be with. Such a mind is an unhealthy mind. A colored mind is an unhealthy mind. Just like a person with jaundice, he sees everything yellow, they say. In the same way, a person with likes and dislikes, he doesn't see the reality as it